Hey everyone, welcome to Anaheim Park Tourists. In today's video, we are sharing our overnight experience at the Element. And this is our very first video in our new home, so there will be a few more of these guys behind us in the near future. The Element is located at 1600 South Clementine in Anaheim. It is about 9/10 of a mile or a 1.6 kilometer walk to the gates of Disneyland. We believe it would take the average person about 18 minutes to walk to Disneyland. We do have a real-time walking video, which I'll link in the description, and it took me roughly 13 minutes to walk to security. At the time of filming this experience video in July of 2022, parking is $28 a day, and those rates always go up, and we encourage you to check out the Element's website or give them a call for the latest rates.
Up next is staff and service. When we walked in, we were greeted immediately and there was no line, so we were able to check in super fast, which we always love. They also had convenience store items like drinks, snacks, and frozen items you could warm up in your microwave that were for sale in the lobby. And so we did buy some of those snacks because we were a little bit hungry, and we found that really convenient as well. They also answered all of our questions and were happy to help us and said hello to us every time we walked through the lobby.
The Element is about 1 year old, and the overall property conditions are really nice. We did have a deficiency in our room that we noticed, and that was the barn door to the bathroom wouldn't close all the way, and so it created a slight privacy issue for the people inside the bathroom, but that was about it. It's a newer property. Additionally, the parking lot was way better than what we were thinking. We were anticipating small parking spaces, and no, they were actually very spacious from what we were thinking. And there was also additional parking that was located beneath the hotel, and that's where you will find the EV chargers. Up
next is room comfort and noise. As we mentioned in our room tour video, the beds were really comfortable, and they did feel like they had some kind of pillow topper on it, and we found it to be one of the more comfortable beds in the Anaheim area. I also had zero complaints about the pillows. As far as room noise, yes, this hotel is right next to Highway 5. So yes, you could hear it like a low hum from the freeway, but for us, it kind of felt more like white noise and not really something that awakened us or kept us up in the middle of the night. We did want to point out, if you don't like to get up early in the morning or you like to go to bed early at night, you might hear some noise in the corridors just from people getting up to do rope drop at the parks or coming home late after the parks close. We did hear a little bit of noise in the corridors, which is fairly common in the Anaheim area. One thing we were a little surprised to hear was the people above us walking. We could hear that. This being a newer property, we didn't think we would hear anyone above us, but we did. And it was nothing too terrible, but it was noticeable. And another thing, we could hear people in the ventilation systems. There was a child nearby that was singing. We could hear him through the ventilation system. And also, this is a pet-friendly hotel, so we could hear somewhere around us had a dog and it was barking. You could hear that as well. We only had one issue with cleanliness. The entire room was very clean, but when I did pull out the pull-out sofa to make the bed for my son, the extra bedding was in the closet, and I don't think that bedding had been washed or replaced since the last person in the room, because when I pulled out the blankets, there was hair and all over the blanket. It was kind of yucky, but they were very quick to bring me fresh bedding and took the old dirty bedding away. So once that happened, we felt a lot better.
There are quite a few amenities at the Element, and we will make a more detailed video about the different amenities, but a brief overview. There are barbecues, there's a swimming pool, there's electric vehicle charging, there is a full breakfast, coffee and tea is available all day long in the lobby, along with the water with fruit in it. The lobby does have a small convenience store, like Crystal mentioned. Some of the snacks can be a bit weird, but there's plenty of frozen food for the kids that they will definitely enjoy. And the hotel really doesn't have any restaurants that are really close, so it is really a spot-on amenity from the hotel. When we went there, like Crystal said, we were very hungry and we grabbed some snacks there.
Who would stay here? We think larger families or families like us, a family of 4 that want a little extra space, or the kids no longer want to share a bed. It would be excellent for families of those sizes. Also, if the walk is not that bad, so if you're looking for somewhere that's close but not right directly across the street in a bigger size room, this is a wonderful place. We know a full breakfast is a huge amenity for a lot of people, and this breakfast was really fantastic and we loved it. So that would be another person who might want to stay at this hotel. Now, just to point out, when we stayed here in March of 2022, we paid about $180 a night, and we realized that it has gone up significantly since we have stayed there. We've gotten quite a few comments on how expensive it is currently. And so if this is a hotel that you are looking at and it's on your list of places to check out, we suggest maybe having really flexible dates of coming into the parks, and maybe check a wide variety of dates, and maybe you might be able to find a better rate, because the $300 to $400 range that's happening right now in the summer of 2022, that is pretty darn expensive. So if you're looking to stay, maybe just check a whole bunch of different dates to see if you can get the best deal.
And if you missed our room tour of the Element, go ahead and click the link here. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.